Hi everyone, welcome to day one of our online learning. We're picking up where we left off with surface area. So we've got 3D shapes like prisms and pyramids, and we are finding out how much wrapping paper you would need to cover the outside of a 3D shape like this rectangular prism right here. So we have our 3 dimensions, we've got our length, we've got our width, and we've got our height. We've got to use them all. We've got to find the area of all 6 sides. So one of the things for you to realize is this is shaped like a tissue box. The top and bottom are the same size. If you find out one, you just multiply it by 2, and you have 2 of the 6 sides. The front and back are equal to each other. The front is 12 by 5. If I multiply it by 2, I have 2 more sides, and I have the left and the right, which is 6 by 5. So I'm going to multiply all of them out and get a total for the top and bottom, a total for the front and back, and a total for the left and right, and add them together. 144 plus 120 plus 60 is 324 inches squared. This answer key is posted on Google Class. I sent it to you. What I would like you guys to do today is I'd like you to get this all written out. If you're writing it out on scrap paper, you don't have to draw the figure, but you do have to show me the math. That's what I want to see. I want to see you going through the steps, writing them out on paper. And when you submit your work, take a picture of it, send it to me on Google Class, or you can send it to me on Remind, or you can email it to me. What I've seen so far is I've seen a bunch of assignments turned in with no attachment to them. So maybe you guys just need to sort of get the hang of making sure that your work is attached, because I've got 10 assignments so far and only 2 of them have attachments to them. So please make sure that your work is there when you submit it on Google Class. If it's easier to do it in another way, then it might be easier to email it to me. Second problem. The second problem is a prism, but it's a triangular prism, meaning the front and back, which are the bases, are triangles. The 3 sides in between, the bottom and the right side and the left side, are rectangles. On this triangular prism, all 3 rectangles are the same because this is an equilateral triangle. So I have a bottom, which is 9 by 11, a right side, which is 9 by 11, and a left side, which is 9 by 11. So one rectangle is 11 times 9, which is 99, and there's 3 of them. So 99 times 3 is 297. The triangle in the front, the base is 9, the height is 6. The area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So I've got 9 times 6, which is 54, divided by 2. One triangle is 27. There's 2 of them. And 27 times 2 is 54. I would have to add those together. Remember, it's wrapping paper. How much wrapping paper to cover the object? 54 plus 297 is 351. Those are my 2 prisms. Rectangular prism, triangular prism. On the back side of your paper, or page 2, I've got 2 pyramids. The first one is a square pyramid. This is like the pyramids that they have in Egypt. So one of the things about this is that all 4 triangles, the front, the back, the left, and the right, are the same size. So if you have one triangle, you multiply it by 4, and you'll have all 4. What we have for this is the instructions up here. On one of the edges on the base is 6 feet. So we've got a 6 here and a 6 here. So for the square base, it's 6 times 6, which is 36. The height of one triangle is 11 feet. So that's a line that they're not showing, which is from the apex of the pyramid down to the middle of one of these edges. So if I was getting a triangle, Remember, it's base times height divided by 2. The base is 6, the height is 11, which is 66. Divided by 2 is 33. So one triangle is 33, and there's 4 of them. So I'm going to multiply that by 4. 33 times 4 is 132. And I'm doing the surface area. I'm getting all of the faces of the object and the base added together. The 4 triangles, 132 plus 36 added together is 168 feet squared. Make sure you get in a habit of putting a box around your final answer. This is my square pyramid. The next one, which is probably the most difficult to recognize just because of the way that it's drawn, but this is a triangular pyramid, which meaning it has one less side. Okay, it's only got 3 faces and 1 bottom. The good thing is 3 of the faces are equal because I've got an equilateral triangle on the bottom. Each edge is 8, 8 by 8 by 8. So every triangle is the same side. They're all 8 by 10. There's 3 of them. So I've got my 3 triangles, which is base times height divided by 2. The base is 8. The height is 10. So 8 times 10 is 80. Divided by 2 is 40. One triangle on this pyramid is 40. There's 3 of them. 40 times 3 is 120. Now I've just got to get the bottom. So the bottom base, which is a triangle. Here is my height, 6.9. This is the height of my bottom triangle, and this is the base of my bottom triangle. So 6.9 times 8. This is my height. This is my base. 6.9 times 8 is 2. Carry the 7, which is 48. 48 plus 7 is 55. My decimal point goes in between the 5 and the 2. And base times height divided by 2 is my formula. 55.2 divided by 2. 2 goes into 5 twice. I get a 4. I get a 1. I get a 5. 2 goes into 15 7 times. I get 14. I subtract. I get 1, I bring down the 2. 2 goes into 12 6 times, and I'm done with my long division. So here is the base of my triangular pyramid. I'm going to add that to my 120. So 27.6 plus 120, I can add a 0 just to make it a little easier. 147.6, the unit is inches. Inches squared. That is my surface area. I know I didn't give you a lot of practice problems, but each one of these kind of takes you a couple minutes. They all have multiple steps. So I want you to finish this. Remember to attach it to whatever you send me, and make sure your name is on every paper you do. And if you type me a message, like an email or a message on Remind, put your name in there just so I'm 100% sure who it's from. We'll have more lessons to come, and all these answer keys are posted on Google Class. So if you want to check them on paper, make sure that you are checking your work and it's correct when you turn it in. Thank you and have a good day. And I will see and talk to you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions for me, email me. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.